Hello everyone, welcome back to the Real Crane episode 33 channel. I am Tatiana. I'm here with some more articles for you all, okay? Once again, we'll be learning about sadist and masochism, okay? Separate though, okay? The last time I did this, I was right, but this time they want me to break it down. So the spiritual meaning to sadism versus masochism sadism is basically killers, okay, and the masochism is basically the victims, okay. And if you are alive, you could be a victim right now. If the killers are alive, they could be still sadism, okay. Okay, so let's begin. Known collectively as sadomasochism or S&M, is a derivation of pleasure from acts of respectively inflicting or receiving pain or humiliation, okay. Well, serial killers do get that, okay, but I done talked to some ghosts before, and they said they get pleasure from, not like they get pleasure when they die so they can go home, you know what I'm saying? They can go with the real father. They ain't gotta be here on this earth. That's hell to them, you know what I'm saying? But vice versa though, the pain could be for the victims and the humiliation could be the serial killers. But now people feel pain for serial killers, and people just humiliate victims like, why they do this, why they didn't do that, you know. The term is named after Marcus de Sade, a French author known for his violent and libertine works and lifestyle, and Leopold von Sacher-Masoch, an Australian author who described masochistic tendencies in his works. Though sadism and masochism behaviors and desires do not necessarily need to be linked to sex, sadism and masochism is also a definite feature of consensual BDSM relationships. Like I said, everybody know what they did, everybody know what they done, everybody know what they supposed to do when they come to this hell earth, okay? Hell on Earth, okay? Even Pinhead got a movie like that. That's number 4, I think, of his movies. Hellraiser 3 or 4. Hell on Earth, okay? Sadism and masochism was introduced in psychiatry by Richard von Krafft-Ebing and later elaborated by Sigmund Freud. Modern understanding distinguishes consensual BDSM practices from non-consensual sexual violence with DSM-5 and ICD-11, recognizing consensual sadism and masochism as non-pathological. S&M can involve, because we know what we signed up for when we came down here, basically. S&M can involve varying levels of pain, dominance, and submission, practiced by individuals of any gender, often within navigating roles of sadistic, masochist, or switch, okay? For instance, in medical classification, focus on consent and harm. Okay, so the victims is consenting to end a life, and harm is the serial killers, like, or something like that, okay? So maybe it will get us back to the girl, okay? I don't know. So core concept: sadism, the act or desire to gain pleasure by inflicting physical or emotional intensity on another person. Serial killers, okay? If you don't study serial killers like me, you know, they want that emotion from you, you know. Even if you not the victim folks or whatever family, they still want that emotional intensity from you, like when you talk about them. Masochism, the act or desire to gain pleasure from experiencing physical or emotional intensity oneself, okay? Meaning they done save their soul, okay? Hey, this what they saying. I don't know. You can talk to a ghost yourself. I don't know. Consent and safety. Activities are navigated ahead of time. True, everybody came into this world, except for me. Everybody came into this world knowing what they're supposed to do, okay? I don't know about some of y'all, but I know I didn't come with no script, okay? I didn't. I just go off on my soul, okay? But for some of you others, you did, okay? And you still do, okay? Or, you know, me, I'm ordained. Some of y'all could be ordained too, but I'm just hearing that some of y'all already know what you're supposed to do here. Activities or navigate. Why you think half of the people that's prophets dead? You know what I'm saying? They already knew what they came here to do. All these victims by these serial killers, they already know what they had to do when they came here. Okay? You people that done sign your soul away, you already knew what she had to do when you came here. Trust and believe, I done studied it. Okay? Activities are negated ahead of time. Participants frequently lose prearranged safe words to pause or stop the actively instantly if limits are reached. Okay, sometimes Mary do that for me. Okay, sometimes she don't. The BDS, cause she already know what she gotta do. Okay, she got both though. She got a script and she ordained or something like that. Okay. S&M is a major component of the broader umbrella term BDSM, bondage and discipline, dominance and submission, sadism and masochism. Common practices: physical sensation, light or intense sensory play such as temperature play, hair pulling, spanking, or losing restraints. Now look here, I talk to serial killers every day. I get this when I talk to them. Okay. I'm trying to pick their brain. That's what head pulling means, okay? Like I want to hurt them as well. Spanking, I want to put them in jail. But I also want to play cat and mouse with them, okay? I want to get that feel like, oh my God, I met a real serial killer. Oh my God, I'm finna drill him, okay, type shit, or drill her, okay. Psychological play, role reversal, verbal teasing, or social power dynamics, okay. Yes, basically, if you trying to put them in jail or you want them dead, yeah. Misconception: S&M is distinct from abuse or non-consensual violence. It relies on safe, sane, and consensual agreements. Yeah, we all agree it's okay, and that's basically what sadism and masochism means, okay? Spiritually and what it means in real life, okay? Hopefully this helps you all. Enjoy.